Lindsey Rowe. I'm an internet marketer and an online business professional, and I'd just like to spend a couple of minutes talking to you about online strategies for coping when you work from home in an online job. Well, it's September. I'm out with my mum. This is Andy. We live in this beautiful area, and I've got my own internet business. I've got a family that I look after. I've got a crazy collie dog right here. He's wanting his stick thrown. That's Ben. And my husband is on the end of the camera. And Mum is an invalid. She's in the advanced phase of Parkinson's, which is really debilitating. And we're up on the canal banks because this is where we live, just nearby. And there's just so much to cram into the day because I have a family as well. So I've got a 12-year-old, and just juggling everything is a real challenge. So to fit everything in, I tend to work at night when everybody's in bed. And the company that I'm with, Carbon Copy Pro, the leaders are delivering some fantastic training sessions every day, sometimes several a day, and because they originate in America, America is 5 hours behind my particular time zone in England, and wherever you may be tuning in from, that could be a different time zone again, because team members come from all over the world. And so I've got a lot of late nights sitting up working at my desk, and if you're not careful, you can let it get on top of you. So what I do when I have these trainings in the middle of the night, because effectively they are in the middle of the night for me, because if a webinar that originates in New York is at 8 in the evening their time, that's 1 o'clock in the morning my time mostly. So what I do is I go to bed for a couple of hours. I try and get just a couple of hours sleep. Sometimes I don't manage 2 hours, sometimes I only manage an hour. And then I set my alarm, I get up for my webinar. It's usually from 1 to 2, and I may even stay up for another one from 2 till 3. Then I crawl back into bed about 3:30, and by about 4 o'clock I drop back off to sleep because my head is just buzzing with all the information I'm learning. And then I can probably get 4, 5, 6, 7, I can get another 3 hours then, if I'm lucky. Sometimes I can get as much as 4 hours then. And actually that was my night last night, and I still managed to get up at 7 o'clock this morning, shower, out for a run, and I find that really energises me and wakes me right up. So I think that's a pretty cool coping strategy for cramming in lots and lots into your life, looking after an elderly parent, looking after a family with all the pressures that brings. My daughter has clubs after school, and I'm a taxi driver as well. So apart from the shopping, the cooking, the cleaning, the gardening, the walking the dog and everything else, and everything to do with mum's care, there's the business. So that's just a really important coping strategy that you might like to implement. And maybe you're in a similar situation. So if you want to see what I'm doing, just click on the link below and it will take you to my website, where you'll get to hear a whole lot more, and it could be fantastic for you too. Thanks.